And we're back. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Where's My Anime. This is episode 14. I'm your host, or your boy Jay Sama. This is my boy Dap, and we're back with another episode. We appreciate everybody coming in. We appreciate everybody for coming in last week, checking in on us, letting us know how y'all rocking with us. We appreciate it. Again, just like every episode, drop a comment in the box. Let us know how y'all feeling. Let me know if you agree with me or you disagree with my boy Dap, and that's how we're gonna move it. we got a serious, crazy lineup tonight. Another good week of anime. A drop. We got the Red Ranger becomes a Richter in another world. One Punch Man season 2 episode 3. Dragon Ball Daima episode 18. Sakamoto Days season 1 episode 5. Solo Leveling season 2 episode 6. Roroni Kitchen Kyoto Disturbance season 2 episode 18. So that's how we rocking tonight. We appreciate everybody coming in. Dap, man, how was your week, man? How's everything going?
Hey, as usual, man. Another week down, another week to go as far as the workforce.
Yeah, no
Surviving
doubt.
and surviving, man. What about yourself?
No doubt. Yeah, man. Same here, dog. Another work week, man. Another time doing it. Another time working. You know, it is what it is, man. Glad the weekend's here. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there too. If y'all bought flower cards and candy, shout out to y'all, all the MVPs. If you didn't, you the MVP anyway.
Hey,
yeah, man.
Love isn't specified for just one day. We love people every day. Fuck
Yeah, 365. 365, man, all the time, Hey man, you before we get into our show, man, you watching anything like on the side on that we're not reviewing today?
Yeah, Jay Solomon, man, I'm trying to get you on Invincible. Oh, I mean, to the world it's called Invincible. But I've been trying to get you on that, man, but you ain't trying to watch it or nothing.
Chill. Hey, don't have the viewers out here think I'm not watching anime like that. I am watching Invincible, dog. I am on
Whoa. This is an anime.
Animation, man. It's still animated. You heard? But yeah, I'm watching Invincible, man. Pretty dope. I've been down with Invincible since day one when it first dropped. Been following it. It's good material. You watching anything else?
Nah, not yet. But this one, I'm gonna catch up on it. It's something we'll be adding up to the lineup on season 2, episode 2. I just watched it one day and made it out that far. I'm not gonna say it's. I ain't gonna say nothing. We're gonna wait for the review. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, let him know in the comments, man. Tell him he needs to catch up on that Invincible for sure, because it's some heat pack. It's a heat pack going on right now.
Hey, let us know, yay or nay. Do I need to catch up, or do y'all think this is worth it? Stick to the Japanese, the Korean stuff we watching right now.
Chill, bro. Chill.
Let us know. hey, that's what it's the people.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. So I'm watching Invincible. I'm watching Spider-Man, the neighborhood friendly Spider-Man on Disney Plus. I had some mixed reviews about it in the beginning, man, but it's starting to be a little heater pack too. It's not your traditional Spider-Man animated cartoon, right? Like it's a little bit different, man, and then it has a few different sides to it, and it's not the same story, and that's what I appreciate about it. But if that decides to make some time in the day for it, we might put that up here on the show too, man. We'll talk about Spider-Man as well, because it's pretty good so far. But other than that, man, like before we get into it, man, any more comments, concerns, questions?
Me personally, or we have some people?
Yeah, you, my boy.
Concerned for my health, all this anime. Too much of a good thing is bad for you, man. I think we might have to slow it down, man.
Hey, you can never watch too much anime. Never watch too much good anime anyway.
Not wrong.
Yeah, oh, hey man,
Yeah.
I came across this post, man, the other day. They said Bleach might not be season 4 might not release till 2026, bro. I was like, what? I was like, what? So I don't know, man. I don't know if that's just a rumor right now or if it's true, but I don't know if we got confirmation on that, but I'll be sick, man. I'll be sick. You know that's where I'm at. You know that's my boy right there. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it. I'll be sick, bro. I'll be sick if they come out in 2026.
I mean, you know how it's gonna go, man. It's not gonna be. It'll more likely be more of a good thing than a bad thing because we give them time to do some extra shit in
no,
the production.
no, no. This is it, man. I mean,
It'll be
this
good.
is the last. This is core four. This is the last part. This is the bring everything together, give us some closure. Have Ichigo turn up and do what he does best. So I'm ready for it, dog.
He
Don't
done
draw
got
it
bitch
out.
slapped all what? We on season 3, right? He got done bitch slapped from all season 1, season 2,
One,
season 3,
one, That's it. That's it,
Ichigo don't know
man.
what to do, man. Every time he's doing something, no, Ichigo, you gotta go there. Nani? And
Nah,
then he got to fucking run off.
all right, whatever, man. Whatever. I will be condoning no bleach slander tonight. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, hey, before we do that, man. Uh, and of course, Black Love by Design, hi fellas. Appreciate you for tuning in tonight. You must have had an early Valentine's Day night. Appreciate you coming in the show though and rocking with us. Um, yeah, but before we do that, man, as always, you know what we gotta do, right?
We gotta get straight to meat and potatoes. Green
Nine,
Ranger is an adventure in
nine.
another world.
You know we got, we gotta turn up, man. Hey,
New bad now
hey,
music coming soon.
hey! If you new here, we always. So we gotta turn up. We gotta be here, man. Hey, hey. All right. I probably should have started the track over so we can come in on the drop, but it's all good.
Hey, it works.
All right.
My-
So tonight, our first our first anime we reviewing about. We're talking about the Red Ranger because of Adventure in Another World. This is a totally new anime that just came out. They're on season 1. We're 5 episodes deep. I think the plot is starting to come together a little bit. We're getting introduced to some new characters. They're also revealing some new things about the world. This is an anime I'm not too much excited for, but I do think that it does have promise. In the future if they keep up. Well, they might need to pick up the pace a little bit to keep their viewers interested. But I think that this does have promise to be a relatively good show. I don't know about great, but I think it could be a good one. But what do you think about episode 5? That
it really probably ain't no different. It's probably more solidified now, like what I said the last episode. I got the 4 episode rule. If it ain't kicking by then, I turn it off. Let's go to the next one. It's still keeping the same momentum for me right now. I'm seeing a lot of things I don't like to see in my animes that I would have seen in like older animes. For example, when Togo summoned the marriage beam gun and he started shooting it at Abu Dhabi. It showed him point like the viewpoint, like I'm showing the gun pointed at the camera and him shooting the gun, and then it cut back to Abu Dhabi, who was like in a still frame, basically
yeah,
taking rounds that never connected. Like there's a lot of this, like I don't know what exactly call it. It's kind of like still animation, but it's not like it's. I don't like that kind of if you can call it animation style, because they're not animating anything really and truly. But I don't like that for my action animes or animes I expect action in. It's kind of the reason why I couldn't go back and finish watching the original Samurai X with Ronan Kenshin because they did the same thing. Like whenever he attacked somebody, like if I'm Ronan Kenshin, I got a sword, it would come zoom me, you looking at my face. I do like a little slash, the screen turns black. You see the angles that he slashed, then it'll go back to the person he attacked, and he's and then that was it. Like you never see the actual connection. I do not like that. I need to see fluent animation throughout the anime, not
No
ones and
doubt.
twos. And
No doubt.
it's a deal breaker for me, man. The story it kind of looks like they trying to do something to hype it up. They are adding new stuff in a way, when they brought out saying like, "Oh wait, I'm not the first Outworlder to be here." I was starting
Yeah.
to think like Shield Hero. So I was like, okay, it seems like it might have somewhat like a Shield Hero vibe to it, which in a
Nah, this
way it
ain't
is
Shield
very
Hero.
close to it.
This ain't
Shout out
Shield,
Shield
Shield
Hero.
Hero.
See,
Nah, don't
shout
shout
out
out no
season
Shield
one.
Hero.
Shout out season one. Shield Hero.
Don't shout out no Shield Hero, man. But nah, go ahead though.
But it gives off for that much the same vibes. Um, and then they try to play it off like he has like some kind of dark energy against Shield Hero because he's like, I'm not gonna let nobody die again or die in front of me. And now he has like this dark aura, and then the only thing that we got out of him in this like new dark aura form was a single punch to Abu Dhabi's face, and that was the gist of it. Nobody questioned it. Nobody was like, Togo or Red, whatever name they want to. He's acting kind of funny. Where did he get this strange power from? Like nobody acknowledged it. Like they just showed it. Man, it's too many negatives for me to bring up to get anything really positive out of it. Sadly,
um, yeah, sounds like you're a Red Ranger hater already. Nah, man, he had an
yeah. Communist.
ominous aura, man, and I feel like it was I feel like it was kind of forced in this episode. I feel
Yes.
like the stakes weren't high enough for that to happen, and I do agree with you. They showed it, but nobody else commented on it. But as the viewer, we saw it, and that might be due to the fact that he is an outer worlder. They don't really know all his powers, and they're always like looking up, like, oh, you can do that. Like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Where do these bonds come from? So, but I mean, I didn't dislike the fighting choreography of this episode. I didn't dislike it, but my expectations are kind of mid level for this show right now. So I wasn't like, oh shit, I'm watching Red Ranger. I'm about to get, some cool action scenes. I really wasn't expecting that. So the fight sequences that I did see, I was like, all right, that was cool. When they summoned the Megazord and they were fighting, I was like, all right, that's cool. Um, and then old girl got the mana seed in her, and she summoned the wolf
Yeah.
spirit or whatever you want to call it. That was dope. And then we got to see like the grand mages and all that come through. I don't know, man. I was just like, all right, they're expanding the world. They're telling us that look, this is the issue, this is the problem. These are the players that's involved. Now we could potentially have the fact that other outer worlds are there, so maybe his companion rangers are there as well, right? Like he's not the only one. Maybe they're scattered across the universe or whatever. Because the uh, what was the villain's name again? The clown
Abu Dhabi.
dude. Abu
Yeah.
Dhabi was like, what I'm saying, he learned his lesson the last time, with outer
Yeah.
worlds and stuff. So that could be that, and they're the ones who are spreading these mana seeds across the nation or across the world to
Yeah.
come up with their plan to summon their demon queen, if you will.
Yeah. Mama.
And yeah, demon queen mama. And I was like, all right, yo, so they're giving us more information. They're giving us, some of the whys to what's going on, while also world building too, because they're in a new place. They went to the castle and shit, right? So the capital.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, cool, man. Like I'm interested to see where it goes. Like this is only season one. Like I get it. Um, he doesn't have his full range of attacks yet. Everything is not totally synchronized. But I rock with it, man. Like I'm interested to see where it goes. I'll give this episode here. I'll give it a cool. I give it a cool 6, man. I give it a cool 6. It wasn't bad. It was right above mid.
I mean, I guess so, man. Like it has like I like the character designs and stuff for the anime,
Yeah,
but after that, man, that's probably about it. Like I kind of like it kind of comes off like it's gonna be like a kind of like a One Punch Man, not with the overpowered shit, but like with the it's action comedy type shit, or even like Sakamoto days, action and comedy type shit. Like when Logi got taken out by like when Logi got taken out by I think it was Abu Dhabi who took him out. Yeah, Abu Dhabi took him out, and Togo sitting there holding him. And, whatever Logi said, and then all of a sudden you just just fucking died right
nah,
then
he
and there.
didn't
Like
die,
it's just,
man. He was just
I mean,
out. He was just out of spiritual energy, man.
I know he did die, like, which I really is. I mean, obviously he wasn't gonna die, but I feel like at least if he was like some kind of real injured, then I was also hating on the fact that he just got squashed by something that looks fucking dope as hell. Like the attack itself looked dope, and all he lost was his fucking top garments.
Yeah.
Like, what was the point of even doing that?
Hey, chill,
But
man. We were reviewing Dragon Ball. You know, they love to lose their top garments all the time. Goku's infamous for
no,
that.
but at least they got like tears or holes in the pants too. Like at least some of the other stuff was scuffed up. Like he just lost the top completely.
Right.
Like
Right,
all this
Goku,
shit was like metal.
right, Goku always keeps his pants intact, bro. Like they might have a couple of like
I
rips in
didn't
it,
say.
but bro,
Yes.
they don't never become shorts or like one leg is like blown off or something. One pants leg is blown off. Like his pants are always intact, bro. But that shirt though, oh, it's gone. It's obliterated.
I think he
Gone.
mostly rips it off at this point.
Nah, bro, he don't rip it off, bro. He don't rip it off. That's just how they animate it up.
I think it kind of makes sense though.
Ah, get,
I think it kind of makes sense though.
get out of here.
Nobody's punching people on their legs when they're trying to fight them or kick them. Or I mean, maybe kicking the legs, but most of that shit is punching. So I mean, it makes sense.
Nah,
Ain't
bro.
nobody punching somebody in the kneecaps.
We talking about a key blast, bro. The key blast is hitting the whole body, but only the top part is just getting blown out. That's what I'm talking about.
His torso deflects the blast from hitting
No,
his lower.
no, wrong again, wrong again. But
But
yeah, man. What you give this
yeah,
episode, though?
I'm gonna give it a 4, man. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Give
I'm
it a
gonna give it a
four.
4. I'm gonna give it a 4. And that's
All
about as
right,
good
man.
as I can do.
All right, I ain't hating on it. I ain't hating on it. You know how you rate stuff, man. But hey, to all the viewers out there, let us know if y'all rocking with the Red Ranger becomes a venture in another world. Like I said, it's a brand new anime that we're doing. Currently they're on episode 5. And they're dropping every week. So let us know your thoughts and comments. Drop it in the comment box, and we'll bring it up here. We'll talk about it. Moving on. So we're doing an OG, man. We're doing One Punch Man season 2, episode 3. Uh, this is a I'm not gonna say a classic, but it's a great anime, and we're
Yeah,
doing it in honor that season 3 is coming out this year. So we're just going back to it, catching up on season 2. Um,
yeah.
Myself and Dap, we're really just actually watching season 2. It's something that we wanted to get around to, but just never did. So with that being said, man, how you rocking with episode 3?
Episode 3. It's still keeping up the same momentum, man. It's trying to learn more about dang, I don't even think I said pronounce his name first time. Gro Grove. How much had this called G?
Oh
Just
yeah,
picking
yeah,
up on
yeah,
more of the backstory on G. Which I
yeah.
mean, I guess the only question is like, I don't think they said unless you remember, like they never really gave like an actual like motive on why G wants to be a monster or fight for the monsters, unless
Yeah,
they see him as like their hero.
they haven't revealed it just yet in episode 3. But unlike you, I actually watched the whole season 2 already. I didn't mean
Of
to,
course you
man.
did.
It just got so good, man. I just went ahead and I had to
It
just
did.
watch it. It's not a long season at all. But yeah,
Huh?
they do reveal what happens and how he kind of made the transition later on in the season. But as far as right now, it's kind of a mystery, man. But yeah, dude, he's real saucy with it, man. Real saucy
Oh
with it.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. When he was fighting the tank top, I don't remember his name, but the tank top master. Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
and he had
Yeah,
all his goons with him. Took him out easy.
yeah, yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
right when
yeah,
he thought he was about to get knocked out, he walked away. He's like, I guess I'm about to fight another day. He just turned around that same split second. Fuck that. Came back around, started
yeah,
whooping ass.
yeah. Hey,
like he,
if he was to fight Gino, man, like how would you think that would go?
Jim Woo?
No, Gino or
My bad, my bad, my bad.
yeah,
Phew.
or Saitama.
Oh, well, man, you already seen Saitama. Like that's at the end of the episode, man. Because I think that's how it ended. I think Saitama caught G at like at a market.
Yeah,
It's like, hey,
he knocked him through the
uh,
wall.
huh?
I
No,
said
he
he
didn't knock
knocked
him
him
in the
through the wall.
wall. No, he didn't knock him in the wall. G tried to catch him with a pressure point and tried to chop him like right in the neck and take him out. And it just pushed Saitama on the ground. And Saitama was like, what? Ah! Just fucking knocks some sense into him.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
So we already know how that's gonna go for next the next episode because he already said in that same episode G did. He was like, "No, I'm so cocky because nobody ain't beat me yet. Somebody beats me, I won't be so cocky." He got beat in the same episode, so that's gonna
yeah.
roll out pretty good for the next episode.
Yeah, definitely a good episode, man. And you
Yeah,
know, I was a little bit wrong on episode one when I was saying like the season got off to a slow start. But episode two and three, man, I was like, damn, dog, I gotta see what's gonna happen next now. So I'm definitely messing with One Punch Man season two. Let us know in the comments how y'all felt about One Punch Man season two. If you watched it, and if you didn't watch it, I recommend watching it. It
but
is a
then,
heat pack for sure. It is a heat pack.
yeah,
But man, so what you gonna give this episode?
I get it now. What? Oh man, I ain't gonna lie,
What,
man.
a
I ain't
nine?
gonna lie, bro. It hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt my heart, bro. Because I think in the English dub, his name is the cyclist. I could have swore his name was the cyclist, but in the damn in the subs he's Marin Rider. You know what I'm talking about? I think that's how you pronounce it. I think it's like Murmen or
What you
Man.
trying to
Yeah,
describe?
Man. The hero that he's just a regular ass dude that rides a motorcycle. That rides the pedal
Oh, the
bike.
bicycle.
Or the bike.
Bicycle.
Yeah,
Oh, I just call him the bicycle hero. I forget
I
his
could
name.
have. Yeah, I could have swore his name was a cyclist in the dub version. But either way, man, I was mad when not when dude saved him, but when dude came through, when he was about to attack him with his bicycle crash attack, and G
Yeah.
just dies. That shit just grabbed him by the head, just fucking just started smashing his head to the concrete. I was like, man, no, man, don't tell me I'm about to kill this dude. That's like one of the most honest working heroes there is in the fucking series right now.
Oh my god. So that's why you're not gonna give it a nine.
Nah, I still give it a nine. It was a good episode. It was a good episode. Still progressive story. You still get a good little bit of action here and there. You get to learn more about characters, and they introduced, I think, some new characters. I don't think they showed. I know they introduced Bang, but I don't think they introduced. Damn, I couldn't remember if that was his brother or not. But the other master that he's walking with to go find G so he can take him out. I don't think they introduced him in season one. So yeah, it did a lot of building for me to appreciate it. So nine out of ten. Nine out of ten.
Okay. Um. Yeah, man. I'll give this episode a quick. I'll give it a quick 7.5. It wasn't bad. It was good. But I'm not gonna give it a nine though. Uh, but yeah, I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go for episode 4 and episode 5, man. Like,
I mean,
see if this
7 is pretty
turns up.
crazy though. Like 7 is not far off from the 6
Seven
that you
point five
gave
is
Red
not,
Rangers though.
nah. 7.5 is good, bro. I gave Red Ranger a 6, right above mid. 7.5 is solid. Trust me.
That's pretty
Trust me.
close. But
Trust me.
I'll take your word for it. It is your opinion. I respect it.
Yeah. I mean,
Keep
nah,
no call.
because I mean, dude's not really fighting any strong heroes yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, clearly we know he's strong, but he's just
He
not
was an
like,
S rank.
what, the tank top dude.
Hmm?
Yeah, but you got to remember, man, in this world, like people who are like S ranks and whatever ranks, like they're not really that ranked. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have just climbed
True.
the ladder by defeating weak foes, or like King. You know what I'm saying? Who's a fucking complete fraud. Like, you know what I'm saying? We know
He's
who
not
the
a
strong
fraud
people
though. That's not a fraud though. Bro, if I
are.
can go
He's a
anywhere and
fraud,
all of a
dog.
sudden there's a dragon or a demon threat that pops out of nowhere that takes multiple heroes to take out, and that's because of me, that's even though like I didn't do the damage myself, like I still brought the damage with me. That makes me a threat. Like I think it's reasonable. I think it's
Bro,
reasonable.
that's a fraud, dog. Like he never put in any work.
I mean,
Like he's
for
just
him to take the credit as defeating them, yes, I'll give you that.
that's what I'm
But he still
saying.
is doing it though.
No, he's not. He's not defeating anybody. It's purely situational and circumstantial. Like, that is it.
Mm,
You a
I,
fraud, my
I,
boy.
I beg to differ on that one,
The
man.
bicycle dude could probably beat King, man. The bicycle hero could probably beat King. Like that's what I'm
Cyclist is
saying.
dope. He could beat
That's
a lot of people, in my opinion.
nah, not really. But that's what I'm saying though, man. He's a complete fraud of a hero. You know what I mean? Like, he's not like that at all.
But that doesn't correlate though. That doesn't correlate
How does that not correlate?
because
He's always in the right
so.
place at the right time whenever it's a huge threat going on. And then they just give him the
But
praise like he actually defeated them. That's ass, dog.
but he never wanted to take the praise though. He gave them that praise. The people gave him
Like,
that praise. Like it's nothing that he
yeah,
was like, hey, I did that. Did you see me? He's again right place, right time. He just
hey,
never spoke up to say like, hey, this was honestly my fault. But somebody's always there to fix my
right,
errors.
right, and that
But
is the honorable thing to do. Because if it came out, if the truth came out, what do you think people are gonna say? He's a fucking fraud. I mean, bro, it's just like if somebody gave me the praise for inventing, the world's most famous
COVID
cognac.
19.
Nah, cognac, and I didn't actually do it, but I was just at the right place at the right time, where somebody, a group of people taste tested it, and they felt like I was the one that created it, but I actually had a whole fucking team that did it, right? And I don't know the first thing about making cognac, and then everybody gives me the praise, and then it comes out 30 years later, oh, this dude was a fraud. He had no um, knowledge of making a cognac, but he just took all the credit, and he accepted the credit and told the whole world that he's like that. Right? I will be considered a fraud. I'll be fraudulent.
But
That is king.
you just described probably like 75% of all businesses in America.
That's what, I mean, but it's true though. When the news leaks out, this dude knew nothing about nothing that he was doing, and he just took all the credit for it. He's a fraud, dog. It is
But I don't
no,
think he
oh
ever
well, I
accepted it
don't
though.
know about I don't it doesn't if you accept it and you uphold to the lie, you are a fraud, dog.
I guess.
That is it. The honorable thing to do is say, I didn't create this, I put the team together, they made it, and this is our business. Thank you for enjoying our product. Nice. That's it.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I see you have no knowledge of being honorable. uh But moving on though, man. Shout out One Punch Man for sure.
Most
And for
definitely.
everybody who's just tuning in, this is another episode of Where's My Anime, episode 14. We appreciate you for rocking out with us. I'm your boy Jay Sama. It's my boy Dap, and we got another great episode. We're about to get into a heat pack right now. But before I do that, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitch, and on Instagram tonight. So if you're on any of those platforms, you want to shoot us a comment, let us know how we doing. We'll put your comment up just like this one from Black Love by Design. Shouting this out right quick. But moving on though, Dragon Ball Daima episode 18.
Let's
This is,
go.
if you look under my name right here, it says Daima fourth quarter pressure. Finally, this episode here, man. It uh, it was I got mixed emotions, man. I got mixed emotions. You want me to go first?
Yes, go first.
All right, man. I got
And
mixed
remember,
emotions.
Toriyama's watching.
I know, man. Number one, I don't know why Toriyama hates Vegeta so much. That's number one. Number two, number two, man. I know y'all see it up here, man. That's my boy right there. I know I got Goku over here, but you know what I'm saying, that's my boy. He's up there. But here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. The best part of the episode was at the end. Did I like the awakening of Goku doing the GT tribute? I'm not a big fan of GT, never have been, never will. I didn't like the whole premise of GT. I didn't like Pan. I didn't like Goku being a kid. I didn't like it. And honestly, I didn't need Dama to give me a demon awakening that awakened Goku's primal power, I guess you would say. He's back to his Saiyan power. I didn't need that shit. And also too, you could have gave me a different form, right? And that would have been that I would have been more satisfied with that. But doing the GT not, fuck GT. It would never be. Oh, you know, I like some parts about GT. Like it'll never be that for me. And I guess Toriyama just wanted to, you know, put that in there. Like, you know what, man? I never recognized GT as being the as being a good piece of art or you know, a good manga, whatever the case may be. Let me just throw this shit in here, just for the fans to get off GT's back. I felt like he just threw it in there. It was a layup, and I didn't like it. And that's just my opinion. I know maybe some other people was fucking with it. Again, this whole season has been dedicated to Goku, man. Like, damn, give Piccolo some shine. You know what I'm saying? They gave Vegeta shine in one fucking episode when he went Super Saiyan 3. Why the fuck was he not back in the fray? You know what I'm saying? What was his thinking? Like, oh shit, it's no more insects I can eat to get my stamina back up. Goku tried to solo him at Super Saiyan 3, and you know he was putting in work. But I'm like, damn, Vegeta, like, go Super Saiyan 3, get in there, dog. They just had him on the sidelines the whole time. This was evident of when they fought OG Broly, and Vegeta was just quivering and shaking and shit like he couldn't go in there and fight. Like, this is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This was utterly bullshit on the behalf of Vegeta's character. Like, where the fuck was his pride at? You know what I mean? Like, you got Jiren's fucking brother out here with the third eye causing havoc, and then you got Vegeta just over there like, I'm just so tired and fucking weak right now. And it was pitiful, man. So yeah, we got a new transformation. Was it a new transformation in the sense of we never seen it before? Fuck no. I mean, I guess he didn't turn Super Saiyan 4 as a kid in GT, if my memory is serving me correctly. So technically, we got to see it as a kid here, but what the fuck ever. But the pinnacle and the best part, the climax of the episode for me was at the end, dog. When they summoned the Demon's World Shenron, like that was dope. I hope that he made the wish to bring the boys back to adults. That's what I'm thinking it was. They had them conflicting and shit, and that was a cool part of it. Like, it was kind of mysterious. Like, you really didn't know what he was gonna do, so I fuck with that. But the best part of the show is at the end. And just to wrap this up, the best part of the episode is at the end. I don't know why Damn, you know the old Namek's name, the Demon World's Namek, the
Neva.
old man, Neva.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know why everybody fucking loves Goku, bro. He could have went to Piccolo and did that shit. He could have went to Vegeta and do that shit. I'm just like, yo, bro, like, give us something refreshing, man. Fuck Goku all the time, man. It's Goku all the time. It's been Goku this whole show. He's been he's been the main hero this Dama season, man. It's like, yo, give the boys some shine, man. Set Piccolo free, man. Like, damn, this is Piccolo and Shin. This is more of their world than it is the Saiyans, man. Let these guys
Yeah.
get some shine. Like, damn, dog. Shin hasn't done shit all season. Piccolo hasn't done shit but fucking give Dende a kiss on the forehead. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, come on, dog. You're killing me. You're killing me. So yeah, man, I'm done, man. But that was my take on this episode 18. Like, this is supposed to be the fourth quarter pressure, and it's just. And I'm not even gonna talk about the margins, bro. Like, I'm fucking disgusted with the margins. All right, I'm just like, this is the best. This is the best you got to fucking offer. I'm just fucking disgusted with the margins. But go ahead, man. I'll let you go.
All right. First, we're gonna start this off correctly. Everybody boo Jason off this pedestal, man. He clearly does not see the image. Shun this man. All right, man. For one, I'm gonna start this off, but I didn't know fucking 28 years, bro. Super Saiyan 4 came out 28 years ago. I was fucking four. I didn't even know about Super Saiyan 4 until I was probably like 12, which is crazy and a little bit off of the topic. Like, it's crazy how much the internet and anime production has made it more accessible to watch it on release. Like, it's amazing. It's great. Like, I don't have to wait for the country to finally get an anime to watch it and enjoy it in real time. But man, to say that he wasn't hyped to see Super Saiyan 4, that's wild, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm sitting in the bed, I'm watching on my phone. Neighbor came up to him. He did the little, which I'm correlating that with him unlocking Goku's potential. Because remember, I'm pretty sure that's the same shit that Guru did for Curlin, uh, Gohan, and was it Dende
No,
or was
Dende
it
was
just
there.
them two?
I mean, Dende was there, but I think he just did it for Gohan and Krillin. But can I retort on that right there, real
Yeah, go
quick?
for it.
Um, if that was the case, if that was the case, then do you think Gohan is more human than Saiyan? Because Gohan didn't have the same reaction as Goku.
That's what I'm getting at. I don't think Guru is nowhere near as powerful as Neva is. That's why I didn't do the same thing. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure it's still good enough for him to be, looked at as the next successor. The reason why he has a beast form and why he was able to get Mystic and do all these other things that Goku and nobody else in the gang has, because he did go that route with having Guru unlock his potential. But since Nate was clearly way stronger than Guru, it had a different effect on Goku. It actually went back and unlocked his more primal, his natural Saiyan abilities, which ended up being Super Saiyan 4, which is
All right, go
that's
ahead.
fucking dope to me. Um,
Yeah, go ahead.
the only thing that I don't like about Super Saiyan 4, which I understand why they didn't do it, but I don't like it. I don't like that his hair matches the same color as his body hair. I wish either they made it like two slightly more different shades. I think like the hair might be like a tad bit darker than the body, but that's my only nig. Other than that, everything else is fucking dope. And I don't even fucking like monkeys like that. But Super Saiyan 4 is too dope to pass up, man. And like, bruh, Goku was running on all fours for like a split second, bruh, and using his fucking tail to get around and shit. And you got to think about that too, man. Like, in a way, this is also not only is Super Saiyan 4 more of his Saiyan roots, it's also I don't know if you would say homage or more of a nod to Goku's original character. I don't know if you want to say design or thought process, because he's supposed to be based off of the god Goku. which is actual like a monkey god. So it really goes back more of a nod to that as well, especially when now he's acting more primitive and stuff. So, bro, it's like it's dope on so many levels, bro. So many levels, man. It's just wild that man that didn't have nothing for you, man. Just nothing. Cause
Not continue. Not continue. Go ahead. I'll retort everything, but go ahead. Continue with your continue with your opinion.
yeah. So yeah, like I think even his arms were like a little bit longer to come off looking more like primate-ish, if I'm not mistaken. Like the one scene when I think he's walking up to Goma after he knocked him into a crater, and he actually stands up straight. You get like a good look at his posture. I think his arms were actually a little bit longer than usual too. But yeah, I'm loving the canon. Oh, fucking God, it's 28 years. The canon Super Saiyan 4. We'll see how that adapts later on in the series. Um, Damn, what else, man? What else? Yes, I will call that. That was bullshit. Where everybody was like, "Yeah, man, we got Goku after he done turned Super Saiyan 4, and then Vegeta gets up and stumbles, and I don't know what the fuck he had going on after that. I can only assume that. Well, I'm not gonna say. I hope that neighbor goes up to Vegeta and he's like, I'm pretty sure you want to get in action too, just like how he did Tomagami 1. So, hey, I'm pretty sure you want to get in this fight too, and we're going to need you anyway. And he'll hit Vegeta, he'll hit Vegeta with it, and he'll unlock his potential. He'll do the same thing. In a way, though, I'm not going to lie, I will hate that. I will hate that. And I say that because that'll be the
Hold on. You
one
say you won't
form
hate what?
if Vegeta gets Super Saiyan 4 from Naval, I would not like it. And the only reason why I say I would not like it because it would be against his character. Because then it'll be the reason why I hate Vegeta get Super Saiyan 4 in GT. Because the way Vegeta got Super Saiyan 4 in GT, Bulma had to make, I think it was like a Blux wave cannon thing. He hit
Yeah.
Vegeta with it, so forcing it to grade 8, and then he turned Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah,
But
it's one of the all time things I hate about GT. Like
yeah,
it's
like we know
actually weird.
Vegeta's able to physically, well, I said, we know Vegeta's thing is like, hey, I'm gonna obtain this power on my own. So for him
Yeah,
to actually get the potential unlocked and go that route, I feel like again that would be kind of against his character development and the way he would think. Like
yeah.
I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it. And then I think it'll help with the divide too. Like at least it'll give the characters uh more uniqueness. Like how we're not going to see Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, Goten. We're not going to see none of them go Beast. We're not going to get a Beast Goten. We're not going to get a Beast Trunks. So it makes Gohan unique. So Super Saiyan 4, strictly Goku, cool. It makes him unique. Let's give Vegeta something else. Maybe Vegeta gets a demon form. I don't know. Something to make him unique. I'd rather have that than have something forced upon him that he didn't go obtain himself as he normally does because he does training to reach all of this stuff and he maximizes his potential on his own accord.
All right,
Uh,
man.
what else? What else? You said you didn't like the part with
All right.
when they summoned Purunga. Yeah, Purunga.
No, I did. I said that was the best part of the episode. All right,
That's right.
but where do you want me to start at? With all these takes that you have. All right. The so number
Man,
one.
start what you remember.
So number one, Goku did not obtain this form off his merit. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This was
this
this
is
was
nothing
a
new.
form that was given to him from Neighbor. It is new in the
No, because
timeline.
not he did not obtain
No,
Super Saiyan God.
no,
No, he did not
back
obtain
up,
Super Saiyan God
back
on his
up.
own.
Back up, back up. What I'm saying is this form right here was something that was given to him. This isn't something that he trained for and had got this form based off his own merit. That's not it. So what you said before about you hope it doesn't happen to Vegeta. Why the fuck not? Everybody else getting tricks in their bags. Why can't Vegeta get one too? Like this is
We didn't see Vegeta obtain Super Saiyan God. He got that on his own. He got that on his own. He
yeah,
didn't
but it
do the
doesn't.
tribute.
Yo,
He
it
didn't have
doesn't.
to do the ritual. That
what
should
I'm
mean a
saying
lot.
is
That shows his
no,
character.
no. I mean, but that doesn't matter, right? Like the
What?
problem is that Dama has been catered towards Goku, and the other characters are feeling the heat for it. Piccolo's feeling the heat. Vegeta's feeling the heat. Come on, man. He can't even go in there and fight at Super Saiyan 3. We just fucking seen it 4 or 5 episodes ago. Right? That wasn't
No.
that wasn't something that was given to him, and it wasn't given to Goku either. But if Neva is if he's going to do it for Goku, he should have done it for Vegeta too, knowing that he's a strong fighter as well. Like that's bullshit. He should have did them both, right? And like I said, Goku just didn't train that hard to get that shit. It was given to him by Neva. Should have given it to Vegeta too. It should have did something with Piccolo. Now you have three strong ass fighters going against Goma, right? That didn't happen. So that's why this episode makes it an ass pull. And on top of that, they gave us a form that we've seen already in GT, which is a show I don't give a fuck about. I actually seen all of GT, and it was ass. I mean, Baby Vegeta. Some people might say they like Baby Vegeta, and some cool fights. But other than that, the first like 100 episodes of nothing but filler. Was just Goku and Pan out there in the universe. Filler. Like, come on, man. Fuck out of here. And then you gonna give me an episode like this right here. Like I said, man, this isn't fan service, dog. This actually made me dislike this episode. And the only saving grace was the last part when they summoned the Demon World Shinron. Like that Peruga, right? Like that was the only cool part about this episode and the mystery of knowing what was Glorio's wish. Only dope part, man. But you can't sit here and tell me that fucking seeing Super Saiyan 4 Goku as a child is just the dopest shit you've ever seen. Like, no, man. Like, we already knew they went. We already knew they went to the primal nature in GT. Like, Dragon Ball fans know that. So this isn't like, oh, this is just so innovative. This is just so dope. Like, we already knew that. He got
bro.
his
Like
he got his
Toriyama didn't
tail
have
back.
anything to do with G4. I mean G4.
I know, and
Toriyama didn't have anything
I'm
to do
glad
with
he
GT.
didn't. I'm so glad he didn't. That changes my opinion on him. If he did have something to do with GT, that would
All he did
definitely
was
change my
design Super
opinion on
Saiyan 4.
Toriyama.
That's the only thing he did with GT.
What?
All he did was design Super Saiyan 4. That's the only thing he did for GT.
Yeah, bro. And look, I mean, you see Super Saiyan 4 right there. Like I'm not hating on the actual form, but what I'm saying is this isn't new, this isn't innovative. Like this isn't like mind fucking blowing, right? Like mind blowing was when Vegeta went Super Saiyan 3. Like, oh shit, the cat's out of the bag. Vegeta is really like that. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, man, like they didn't need to do this specifically for Goku and Goku only. I really feel like they dropped the ball on Piccolo and Vegeta tremendously.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
And
That's definitely facts. I wish they did give Shin and Piccolo more shine, but I think the bigger picture that you probably are missing out of really
I ain't missing no
what
fucking
Dama
bigger
stands.
picture.
You are the bigger picture. What Dama really stands for is now. I'm pretty sure I said it in episode before. Like Dama is really cohesive animation, taking different aspects and things of spin-offs of Dragon Ball Z that he liked and bringing them to Daima to make them canon. Like that's I don't know about any other animes, but that is dope. I don't think any other animes has been like, man, I like with this spin-off that we did. That wasn't something that we had official how well it did, or I really like that design. I'm gonna incorporate that to make it canon, so everybody can enjoy it in the canon with everybody else. Like that's fucking dope, man. That's dope. Toriyama really gave a pretty good gift doing that, man. He really did.
Nah, bro, it's not a good gift. Hey, man, y'all please let us know in the comments, man. I'm tired of arguing with this dude, man. Let us know in the comments. Did you like the new transformation that they had in episode 18, Goku going Super Saiyan 4, or do you think it was like okay, but what about the other guys? Also, too, it was also given to Goku. Goku didn't do some crazy power up and obtain a new form. It was a
Same Super Saiyan
superficial
God.
gift from Neva. Um, which he didn't even fucking ask for. But whatever.
Same as Super
And
Saiyan.
then
It's the
they
same as
only
Super Saiyan God.
and then they only did it for fucking Goku. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, bro, you keep bringing up Super Saiyan God.
It's
Super
the
Saiyan
same.
God was something. Super Saiyan God was something that was shared amongst all the Saiyans on Earth, right? And they felt like that was the best way for Goku to beat Beerus. Like that was a collective effort from the Saiyans themselves, right? This
But
shit
that
right
ain't.
here is not. It's not that. This right here is Neva just walk. Neva's like, seeing Goku get his ass beat. He's like, you know what? Let me get this guy, a little awakening juice, right? And you know what? Let's just do it for Goku and Goku only. Like that's what I'm saying. It just made it was an ass pull. It was a
How does
straight
it?
up ass pull, bro.
Super Saiyan God is an asshole. It took a tribute. It took a ritual for Goku to achieve Super Saiyan God. That is the
Nah,
one
bro.
form that he did not achieve on his own through training or through experimenting with his capabilities. It was a
It's not.
ritual given to him.
Yeah, but it's not an ass pull though, dog.
It's asshole. As dope as
It's
it is, that's one of my favorite forms. Believe it or not, I'll probably put Super Saiyan 4 in God, like just pure God, not blue, not Super Saiyan God blue. Not yes, I go 4 and then I go God. But again, yeah, he didn't work for that one either, man. It was given. It was given by the script and plot armor. But
um
man, yeah, I do hope we get some more of Vegeta love in the next episode, though. I think
Vegeta
Piccolo
and
was
Piccolo, man. Like, come on, man. This is Piccolo's origination, dog. This is his home. This is his roots, man. And you telling me
facts.
you can't build Piccolo up and have him be a actual character that does damage to the enemy? This is how you plan Piccolo off? I mean, let alone Vegeta's just my favorite character. I'm always gonna be defensive when they make him when they make him a little fucking clown in the series, man. Like I'm always not gonna like that. But Piccolo though, Piccolo's OG, bro. And y'all just got Piccolo
Yeah.
like some ass, and he's in his roots. Like he's not getting. It's like he can't even get any kind of special aura or have like better understanding of his environment, like something. Neva can't like just touch him, and then Piccolo just understands all his history now, and understands all his ancestors, and now he's just super down and focused. Like they can't do nothing with that
Hey,
shit. Like,
I
come
mean,
on, bro, that's just
you
ass.
gotta think
That
too,
is
though, man.
ass.
Like maybe, for one, I will say this: I didn't know that apparently Piccolo. And Google it if you think I'm wrong, but apparently Piccolo was actually one of Toriyama's favorite characters. Apparently,
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. Well, you damn
so
sure can't tell with Dama.
but you gotta think though, what if at the end of Dama, Piccolo fuses with Navel? Then that would change fucking everything. But at the same time, how does that play out for Dragon Ball Super? Because obviously he wasn't playing the Super like he had the power with Navel. That's kind of the weird curveball that we get thrown out of all this. Like, how does this play out if this is actually playing out before Super? Because to me personally, I would rather this be like a whole different timeline, and it ended up catching up with Super, and somehow they come back together. It's like it's still two different Gokus, they're two different everybody, and eventually it comes back together. I'd rather see that than try to pick it back up and be like, okay, yeah, this happened after Super or before Super. Now we're in Super. Like it doesn't make sense that way. At least not to me. But
Man, I'd rather for them just to make sure that the boys are getting the correct shine, man. Because right now they're not, and it's sad. It's fucking sad, dog. We
I
only
mean,
got
he
two
did
more
in the Super
episodes left.
movie.
We only got two more episodes left, and don't even get me started on Majins, bro. Like
Mm,
it was cute, you know what I'm saying? Which one? Dude did the
yeah,
little saying
yeah.
here and shit, and act like he powered up because he ate a cookie and shit. But I mean, like, come on, bro, just go ahead and fuse or merge or somebody eat some fucking body and get stronger, dog. Like this isn't fucking rocket science. Like, what are we doing here? What are we
I mean,
doing?
that's interesting too that you said that, like, because I think, like, at least going off that one instance, I feel like two of them had to be exposed to knowing that they can absorb something for them to know they can do it. Because, like, when they watch Goku power up, it's like all of a sudden everybody was like, "Hey." maybe I can power up too because L'Oreal powered up. Dude powered up. I don't think Naku ain't do nothing. But yeah, when they saw Goku do it, they was like, man, let me
I
do
mean,
that
who gave him
too.
that cookie?
I mean, he did that and he tried to power up too. Like he actually like did the whole like power up pose and stuff too after he saw Goku do it when he was 3. So like
Shit
I
was
feel like
whack.
for them it's like really a learning experience. But like I said, we still got the fusion candy. Apparently, it's a 3 ray fusion. At least that's how they showed it in the picture. We'll see what that turns out to be.
Yeah.
Go from there.
And then Goma put Goku on some type of key draining prism. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, okay, man, whatever.
It's
Like I
magic.
see,
I mean, it's magic.
I seen it happen in Bleach, so I was like, all right, whatever. But I mean, it just came out of nowhere. I guess powers from the third eye, and then also I guess he had the regeneration factor too. From when go. Oh, I will say this. I will say this. That Kamehameha, I was like, that shit was dope. That shit was dope. I forgot to say this,
Yeah,
man. That Kamehameha dog,
yeah,
that shit was dope. I actually
yes,
fucked with that. It was dope, bro. The way he
yes,
was upside down and like,
yes,
acting like he was out of it. And he,
yes,
he was finishing the damn Kamehameha. He was like, man.
yes.
I was like,
Oh,
oh
bro,
shit.
I lost it because when he did it, like it was just a regular command. I was like, man, I wish they added something so it'd be like a Super Saiyan 4 player and then like a little fire came. I was like, holy shit, that's
Yeah.
fucking dope.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care about the antics with the wave, but the execution of it, for him just to even get there after Goma hit his ass, I was like, damn, they did the unwritten rule. He hit my boy
Yeah,
before he
yeah,
got it off. I was like, damn,
exactly.
all
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
But he got it off anyway. I was like, ah, shit, like that's how you do it, dog. That's how you do it. So
yeah.
that was that part and the ending part, best parts of the show for me.
And then going back to what you said about the ending, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna be growing up, man. Because like the last thing you said, like it literally spells out child. I think it's like OOUOPP, like child up. So it basically sounds like they're about to be adults now and they're gonna be getting it in. So, which I'm glad it went that route because when Neva first uh hit Goku with the potential booster or whatever, I thought Goku was turning into an adult. And I was like, damn, man, that's just like GT, but he stayed a kid. So I was like, thank goodness. But yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
It's not.
It's dope.
But moving on, man. Moving on, man. So
10.5.
you get. Hey, I already know.
10.5.
I give this episode a solid 8, man. Can't really go too much higher than that. But that was Dragon Ball Diamond. If y'all just tuning in, this is another episode of Where's My Anime, episode 14. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, X, and Twitch. Send us a comment, man. There's been a lot of conversation around Diamond tonight. Diamond episode 18 to be exact. Let us know your thoughts, man. Were you feeling it? Were you feeling the transformation? Did you lose respect because they played Vegeta out to be a fucking bum again? Just let us know, man. Major L for Vegeta in that episode. But here we go, man.
Speaking of which,
Moving on.
I add one little thing. You talk about Goku getting all the transformations in this anime, or at least in this show, but all Ichigo did was get all the transformations in Bleach. All right, now we continue.
That's not that. Hey, let me just take this ticker off real quick. That's not fucking true, my boy. And here's the reason
Yeah,
why. Here's
he
the
got a
reason
shit
why.
ton of transformations.
Thousand Year Blood War has been more about people unveiling their Bankais for the first time than Ichigo actually getting transformations. Is Ichigo the MC? Yes, he is. But at the same time, they have put more emphasis on the captains revealing their Bankais, and also more emphasis on the Quincy's getting their power ups as well. So this is not even a fair comparison. There will be no more Bleach slander tonight. Moving on, Summer Days season 1 episode came out last Saturday. This is a new anime as well. This is an anime you can find on Netflix. I'm fucking with it. It's like a John Wick animated
Mm.
kind of show with the fact that the main character Sakamoto is a retired assassin. He's trying to live a good life with his wife and his kid, and just running a grocery store and now he got a bunch of assassins coming after him, and they're just showing like how he's dealing with that in this new world that he's just trying to have peace in. So episode 5, man. I guess I went first on Dom, but you can go first on this one.
Sure.
Hard boiled. Shout out my boy, man.
I guess. I mean, I honestly, man, like, I don't know how to feel because he exactly what happened. I said it happened. I was like, this is gonna make me seriously unlike this anime. It fucking happened. Fucking Toro Sakamoto is fucking just Choji on steroids. Like, he's about to be fucking going skinny and fat throughout the fucking anime. Like, I wish it's something I don't want to see at all, man. Like, I wish they'd just pick one art style or whatever and go with it. Like, we shouldn't be seeing them go back and forth between skinny and fat. Like, it's something we shouldn't be seeing, man. Like, I don't know how to feel about it.
All right, so
Is this something you want to see?
oh yeah,
Something you want to see, bro.
shout out real quick, shout out everybody that was tuning in on Instagram. We've been shut down. It's been an hour. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Follow us on YouTube. Same thing. Where's my anime? We are on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, obviously, and on Twitch and on X as well. So shout out everybody who's watching us on Instagram. But go ahead. My bad.
No, you good. No, I was just passing the baton on you. Just like,
yeah, man. So yeah, I was wrong. So
I wish you was right.
episode 13. Episode 13. I thought it was more or less a point of view thing. Like Hard Boiled was like. I keep saying Hard Boiled. I know his name's not Hard Boiled. What was his name?
I didn't know his name was Boiled. It is Boiled. I didn't know his name was Boiled. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was just more or less a POV thing where he's seen Sakamoto be the guy that he used to be. But it turns out, like, with the cardio and him, burning the fat, like he tapped into his skinny stuff again. But what I did appreciate is that at the end of the episode, they made him fat again, and I'm like, okay, so this is what he's supposed to be. So I was wrong with my opinion about on episode 13. However, I didn't really just dislike the fact that he went back fat again. Like I thought that was appropriate, right? Like that's what I wanted to see. I'm not totally mad. Like he turned up for a second and he was back skinny after he was just like, you know what, I do know who you are, and I know the formula to your bubblegum bombs. I was like, that's dope, yo. Like I like the whole sequence. The fighting in this show, man, choreography, dog, is great. It's great. You can tell they really put a lot of thought into it. And it's just not like, oh, you punch, I dodge, you punch, I dodge. Like, it's not like that. And like I said, this is the first time we actually saw Sakamoto get fucked up in this show. And he came back and got busy. And he still took some punches too, even though when he went back small again. The interesting fact is too that Boyle was just like the last part when Sakamoto threw his ass in that Ferris wheel, dog, and then he fucking lit up that cigarette. It's like my boy knew he was cooked. He was just like, shit, he got me. This is Sakamoto, right? Like he got me. Like I like all the imagery and shit. I fucks with it. And again, I was like, oh my god, they still at the fucking amusement park. So the pacing of the show is a little bit different too from, I guess, regular animes. Like this is still just one fucking day, and we just had like 4 fights at the fucking amusement park, right? So I'm like, damn, like these dudes don't get tired, do they? But he then also mentioned that he's gonna have a hard time, because of all the other assassins that's gonna be coming. So now I don't know, maybe we get like a little training episode next week, or next week. But I mean, he did say like we gotta get stronger, so I'm interested to see what that looks like. And maybe this would probably be the last episode that he is fat. Maybe he trains up and gets small again. So we'll see. Either way, man, I'm rocking with Sakamoto days. I give this episode a 9.0, man. I love the action in it. I love how it was getting down. One thing though, I didn't like how didn't like how the fight ended with the clairvoyant dude and the old girl using the drunken martial arts. I didn't like that sequence. But Sakamoto shit
Yeah,
was fire. Yeah, I was just like, what? Like, this is how y'all gonna end it? But she became an angry drunk, a happy drunk, and then
sober.
sober. I was just like, what? Like, all right, whatever y'all want to do with this. It wasn't my cup of tea, but I'm fucking with Sakamoto Days. Let us know in the comments. Y'all rocking with it too. But go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'm just going back to that same fight with Lou and I can't remember old girl name, even though I should. I think it was like something really basic. But I thought Lou was knocked out on the ground when they cut away from her in the last episode. I didn't remember her getting back up
What do you mean?
because the way it comes back in for the fight with Lou, like she's already up fighting. Man, I wish I could remember her name. I know it's something so simple, but she's already standing up fighting. And, okay, my bad. Okay, my bad. Okay, I remember now because they ended their spot where she had to hit old girl every 10 seconds or she was gonna kill Shin. Okay, I remember now. Okay, my bad. But nah, I didn't like that fight either. I didn't think it was gonna go away like that. I didn't think everything. I should have known it was probably gonna turn buddy buddy just because of the way the show's been going on so far. There's not too many people that they've given heavy introduction to that didn't end up become buddy buddy with somebody in the Sakamoto gang at this point. So I should have known. I didn't expect it though. Um, I think the only other thing I really didn't like that same scene where you saw when they went flying into that carousel. Like
Yeah,
as soon as they crashed into the carousel, the smoke cleared. They're both already sitting up, like ain't nothing happened.
yeah,
What
assassins, bro. Assassins. My boy pulled out
the
that cigarette. After he lit that shit, he just Kool-Aid all over the place.
It was weird. I wish they showed more interaction because there was people on the carriage with them. Like they just disappeared all of a sudden when they got off and when they got on there. But I wish they showed,
Like
what their interactions were.
some of the interactions with the other people.
Yeah, but it definitely broadens the plot because yeah, now we know. I guess kind of like the real thing going on because there's somebody going around killing assassins. So they trying to figure out who this is that's killing
Yeah,
assassins, and now even assassins are being assassinated.
yeah.
But I'm not gonna say I don't expect a lot, but we already gave the rating. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a 7, man. I'm gonna give it a 7.
A
I
7?
really don't. I really don't like that fat to skinny type shit, man. Like, it's man, please just be one or the other. Like, I can see, like, if they want to play it off, like, yeah, he's burning off so much calories, he gets skinny in the middle of shit. Like, cool, but like, I just wish he'll stay fat. We got plenty of skinny motherfuckers that's strong in animes. Let him just stay fat and do his thing. Like, he was perfectly fine like that. Perfectly fine. No did it.
All right, man. Oh, moving on because we got some heat to get to. Moving on from Sakamoto Days. This is another episode of Where's My Anime for anybody who's just tuning in. I'm your boy Jay Sama. This is also my boy Dap. We've been talking about Red Ranger, One Punch Man, Dragon Ball Daima, Sakamoto Days, and now we get to the heat of the night. What's up?
Oh no, no, go ahead. Was you about to jump in the solo?
Hey man,
Oh yeah, that's
we
right. Yeah,
about to get
you
into
good.
the hottest anime that's out right now, dog. Solo leveling, super heat pack going on. I thought Dama was gonna turn up. This episode didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to, but solo leveling kept its promise as always, dropping heat pack after heat pack every fucking week, dog. Jin Woo in the game is going ham. Um, you went first on Sakamoto Days. I guess I'll go first on this. Bro, solo leveling is so fucking good. I don't really know. I don't really know how other animes right now are competing. Just outside the sheer fact of volume and how much material they're putting out, right? Because solo leveling, it's good, but it's a quick shot. It's gonna give you those 12 episodes, gonna pump it in there, and it just does a magnificent job of blending plot, storyline, fight sequences, choreography, blending it all together where you're just not like, oh, that was just too much that episode. Nah, it was enough, and you want more. However, it wasn't just like there's so much shit going on. I don't know what's going on. Like, for example, like Tower of God, like, they would introduce so many new characters and so many new themes and stuff that it was just a lot going on in one or two episodes. And then they'll give you 24 of those episodes, right? But Solo Leveling, man, they're straight to the point. It's pretty linear at this point. Like, you know what's going on. You know what his objectives are. You know what he needs to do, and obviously he's executing it on a fucking very high level. So with that being said, man, he tags along. He tags along with the A rank group. They go into the gate. They on this episode though, they're meeting the high orcs fucking king or whatever, right? They go into the damn dungeon and shit. Oh, buddy, just like, yo, y'all here for my entertainment as my crew will slaughter y'all. You know what I'm saying? And the sheer gravity of the situation, Captain was just like, all right, I fucking heard enough at this point. You know what I'm saying? He takes off. He's about to slash the fucking king down. But before he does that, he turns around and notices nobody is moving. Nobody is attacking. Game plan the whole time was, hey, as soon as we fight, as soon as we see the king, we're gonna take him out. He's gonna drop his curse. Jimbo, you get out of here. Notify everybody what's going on in the gate. Get us some fucking backup asipity, right? That was the plan. That shit went to the wayside when they seen like, oh, this dude or is just on another level. And for the captain to still go out there, I was like, yo, shout out that A-rank captain, man. Like,
most definitely.
he ain't got no hole with him, right? So he goes out there, and then my boy just do the gravity shit. I said, oh my god. Okay, so he's a mage king or whatever. But I mean, we all know what happens, man. I was just like, all right, man. Like, when is Jinwoo gonna activate? Because after he was going up and down, I was like, I know Jinwoo's just not gonna let this dude die. But I think it was cool, man, because in this episode, right, like we didn't necessarily see this when he was in the Red Gate in previous episodes, but he actually asked the captain. He said, "Look, man," and I'm paraphrasing right now, but he was like, "Look, man, I don't want everybody in here to die. Do you mind if I take over? Right? Do you mind if I get rid of this nuisance that's going on here?" I was like, "Oh, that was very kind of him." Which brings me to my other point about him just still having his humanity, right? Because you always talk shit about that, but Jim Woo still got it. So I thought that was dope, man. Then Jim Woo fucking necromancy activate. Dude was like, you know what? I'll just outlast your magic. And Jim Woo was like, all right, fuck it. Just pulled a potion out of fucking thin air. Like, go ahead, bro. I got you. I was like, that's dope. And then he brought all the hot orcs that his army had killed. He brought them back up. And I was like, damn. And I did also like too, man. Even though in the midst of Jin Woo's minions fighting the hot orcs and shit, he was in there with his daggers, still getting busy and shit. I was like, you just gotta appreciate that, man. He just didn't sit back and fucking, just let shit happen. And then they had introduced in was it the last episode? No, it was when he did the 75 floors where he got that mage ball that enhances magic used by the user. And they finally brought it back out this episode when he took it out, and he was like, "I'm gonna destroy that pesky ass shield you got." And he had this mage's fucking fireball jutsu that bitch. I was like, "Oh shit!" All right. I always love how they show us something and they go back and then he actually uses it and then you're able to see the capability and see why it was worthwhile, right? I truly appreciate that. I know I'm getting a little bit long winded, but this episode was just so fucking fired up. After that, I like how he was surprised when after he took the king down, or whatever. Oh, it was one thing about it that I was like, damn, when did he gain this ability? I didn't go back and research. Where he kind of like used like telekinesis to pull the gate chain down, and then he wrapped his ass up with it. and he swung
I know what
around.
you're
He
talking
was
about.
swinging around the king and shit. I was like, damn, when did he get that? I wasn't quite sure when that happened, but that whole fight
Man,
sequence when he was fighting the king, bro, that shit was fucking badass. That shit was hard for sure. So I was messing with that, and then uh, you know, he defeated him. He was like, you know what? You mine now. You know what I'm saying? Arise. And then when it happened, he was like, oh, you a lot tamer now. I was like, damn, that's dope, bro. That's dope. So now he got another he got a mage king really for his army.
yeah.
So I was like, yeah, that shit is dope. And everybody was looking, even damn, I can't remember her name right now. The other S reckon was just like, oh shit. You know what I'm
Time,
saying?
Chase.
Yeah, so everybody now knows that this dude's serious, knows that he's an S ranker, knows that he's a necromancer too. Because I don't think many people knew that as well, except for the people that was in the dungeons with him. So now they know this motherfucker's just on a different stratosphere right now. And I also like how they actually showed it, right? So now we're about to get another dynamic of this show about how he has to, now navigate through, this newfound um, shit, you know, uh,
Territory.
territory of, him being, OP in everybody else's eyes. Yeah, honestly, I would like to see how that other S ranking girl, how she thinks that he stacks up against her. The only disappointment thing I had this episode was, um, we didn't get an update on his dad, and we didn't get an update on Don Wong. That was the only thing I was just like, I wish they would have put that in here. Don Wong, bro. Like you gotta fuck with my boy. So yeah, that was the only thing that
Man.
I felt like I was like, damn, we didn't get an update on none of that shit. Wish we did, and that was it though. This episode was a fucking 20 out of 10, hands down, bro. Sick shit going on,
Not wrong.
sick. So yeah, I fuck with
Not
it
wrong.
for sure. Yeah, man. Sorry I was a
Not
little long
wrong.
with it on that, but solo leveling
Oh,
was hitting
no.
hard, man. This is what Dama should have done. This is the episode Dama should have done, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would be this excited if Dama brought out this fucking great ass episode like solo leveling did, but they didn't.
I mean, action wise, I mean, it was there. Not solo leveling, but very on a scale of 1 to 10. Diamond might be like a
Yeah,
7, of course.
yeah.
Solo level of breaking the scale, but
Yeah, action wise, Dama was there. I'm not gonna take that away from him. It was just the parts about the action, right?
yeah. But to go back to solo leveling, the one thing I'm
Yeah, solo
surprised you
leveling.
didn't
Shout out
say,
solo leveling.
because you said a lot of stuff that I would have said besides the magic ball thing. I didn't remember that, so that was a good catch. But I'm
Yeah.
surprised you didn't bring up the High King Wart saying like, "Hey, like I just opened my eyes and I'm at existence and I've been told what I was supposed to do and I'm gonna do what I was told to do now that I'm in this world." So it almost made it seem like as soon as the gates, or at least from my perspective, it seems like as soon as the gates are open, that's when that world is open and all those people or the creatures or whatever that was in the gate come to exist. Maybe that's that's what it came off to me like because it made it seem like
Nah,
he wasn't existing for a long time. Like as soon as this happened, well,
nah. I think what happens is that when the gates are open, that's when they have a purpose. Like I would find it hard to believe that he's that he just so appeared with all that strength in that army. You know what I'm saying? When the gate opened, like I find that hard to believe. Versus like they have the gate is basically a median or medium to transfer into a different world, sort of say, right? So that world exists already. Whoever is orchestrating the gates are just putting the gate on Earth for people to transfer to that world. But I feel like when the gate is uh is open or whatever, that's when they hear those voices or hear whoever, they give them purpose. Like your purpose will be any human that comes in this gate, take them out, right? Like, or it could be where these creatures are living in a different world. Oh, quick disclaimer, guys. We do not read the manga at all, so this is just purely our speculation. We are anime watchers. We don't read the manga. It just leaves for good conversation and good speculation. That's all this is, just speculation. I don't really know what happened in the manga. But going on what I was saying though, or it could be an instance where you have you have the other world or whatever, right, with these creatures in there, and maybe they're just living their life normal, but then they're granted special powers, right? Like maybe he was granted the king power in order to protect his people, and then when the gate opened, his purpose was to kill all any humans that entered, right? So it could be something like that where they're not necessarily created the instant the gates open. However, they could be given abilities and powers to help protect themselves from the people that open the gate. Because I find it hard to believe that, um, you know, the way that the dungeon set up, it's the boss fight, and then you got the minions outside of the boss, right? So it's kind of like, are is that where's this shit coming from? Is that all to it? You know what I
I
mean?
mean, that's the part we're still trying to figure out. And I like my only rebuttal to what you're saying is because remember the Howard thing, he glitched out too when he was talking, and that's where that whole like
What did
video
he
game
glitch
part
out?
of it. It was at some point where like you're looking at a headshot like this, and I can't remember what he was saying, or I mean, I'm pretty sure he was talking to Jim Woo, but he was saying some shit. He glitched out while he was saying it. I'm pretty sure it was when he was kind of freaking out, like, hey, I just got born here, or I just got this purpose, or whatever. I'm pretty sure it was around that same time
Oh,
when he
so
glitched
Jimmo
out.
wouldn't. So Jimmo couldn't understand what he was saying
No, I don't think
because
Jim Woo didn't
because I
understand
think
anything.
yeah, because I think that's the whole reason why they glitch out. Like it's kind of like when you watch shows and with like they'll have like witches do their sayings or whatever like that. And they'll put clauses in there so whoever is the orchestrator and the creator of all of this, they're kind of pulling the strings so that they don't want Jin Woo to actually know all the truth. So that's why they'll glitch out. Just like when Jin Woo asked the elf like his name, or he asked him like who. It was something. It was pertinent information, and the
Yeah,
orchestrator didn't want him to know, so he glitched out. And he was like, "Oh, that was odd." You know what I'm saying? So I think
yes.
that's the purpose of Jimbo not knowing everything that he needs to know because they glitch out.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of just like almost like a regular video game, like Skyrim, for example. I can go in and out of the same dungeon, and it's gonna well, okay, maybe Skyrim's not the best one, but you can go in and out of a dungeon in a game, and if it's a game that generates random monster levels or drops and stuff like that, it's gonna
Yeah,
change. I feel like that's kind of like how the gates kind of work. Like they know a gate's going to be a certain level, but at the same time, maybe it's like a game dice roll. Like it was an A rank and it was going to have an A rank in there. Let me roll. Okay, now the roll is going to be S. So now it was an A rank gate, but now we got S rank monsters in it. That's just the way it rolls. Y'all got unlucky. Like, I feel like that's kind of how the gates work, especially since it's a game. And it's probably going to go a little bit off left field, but I think it'll be dope if they do it. And they probably did do it if I read the Korean manga for the other S rankers. Just like how Jin Woo gets achievements and stuff or tasks to do. What if the other S rankers had like tasks to do, but their tasks were to go after Jin Woo or to go after some other S ranker? And of course, they have to achieve it because if they don't, then they get a penalty. So they actually
yeah,
have that no choice, got to do it kind of thing going. But
for sure.
man, but to go back into what actually happened, man, you kind of hit everything on the nail, man. Like it's the fight scenes was fucking dope as fuck. Vigorous was fighting. Everybody winning. I think the only person that
Oh
didn't get
yeah,
shot
bro.
on this shit,
Icarus is going stupid in there, dog.
he was. You notice that one little scene where, oh, yo, that was the dopest. That was the dopest fucking scene cut I have ever seen. Where Iron was fighting one of the four higher orcs, and he cut his head
Yeah,
off, and the head was rolling, and that rolled into the Igris fight with us. Oh my god, that is
bro. The whole
fucking
choreography was dope.
fire, bro.
for
That's
sure.
fucking fire, bro. Eggers was sitting there fight with the sword. And he dropped the sword. He slid back. He was like, "Man, I'm gonna be like Jinwoo this time." Bro pulled out daggers and threw
Yeah,
daggers at one earth. Yo, man, this is man, bro. Korea's taking over the pop world with K-pop. Now they're about to take over anime. I'm here for it.
it was
I'm
dope, bro.
here for it.
It was
Yeah,
dope.
man. It didn't miss a beat at all, man. Didn't miss a beat at fucking all. Too amazing. Too amazing.
It was dope, dog. I was fucking with it.
Yeah, it's above 10 rating for me, man. It's up there. It's up there. It's great. If you ain't watching it, what the fuck you doing? Watch the whole
I
level.
don't know,
Start at the
man.
bottom,
Hey,
work your
if
way.
you watch anime, and you're not fucking with solo leveling. Good fucking night. You ain't doing something right. You know what I mean? But man, so you giving it a 20 out of 10 too, or what? What you did with it?
Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever's the highest limit that I can go past 10 with. I'm doing that shit. Like this deserves the utmost highest praise. I didn't see any flaws in that episode. None.
You know? All right, Tiffo. Um, moving on. Hey, this has been another episode of Where's My Anime, episode 14. Your boy Jay Simon, my boy Dat. We're live on Facebook, X, YouTube, and Twitch. We just finished talking about solo leveling. If y'all got any comments, drop it in the comment box. We greatly appreciate it, and we'll post it up here and we'll talk about it. So, for the next thing, we got Rurouni Kenshin Kyoto Disturbance season 2, episode 18. Rurouni Kenshin, bruh, it's heating up. We know all the players. We know how this shit's about to go. I'm excited, man, because I'm like, we about to see Kenshin, with his new technique and see if he gets super busy, man. But yeah, what do you think about episode 18?
I mean, man, we've been. I don't know if it's a simmer or heating up or what it is, man. Like, this is what third episode. Like, it's just. I mean, it's still building up the story. I won't take it away from that. Like action wise, like, nah, man, ain't nothing. Ain't nothing been going on. Yeah, it's just the story building. Every side is getting they army ready, slower and slower, and steadily. But there ain't nothing really absolutely happening right now.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I would say so for me. I think that it's a slow build, right? And I feel like they need to just go ahead and turn up. We got some action at the end uh, when one of the members from the Ten Swords actually saw the spies from the Obi-Wan Bond, the new Obi-Wan Bond group. So I'm interested to see that. And then also too, I'm also interested to see where the leader of the old Obi Wan Bond group, where he's going to be at. Like, is he going to meet Kenshin in Japan, or not Japan, but Tokyo?
Oh,
Is he already
yeah,
making his way out there? Because we haven't seen him since Shishiwo was like, "Yo, you okay with that?" We haven't seen him yet, so
yeah. I mean,
maybe
he
he's
already
going
said
to
the
run
thing.
in.
He was like, yeah, he said as
Yeah,
long
I'm
as I'm the
just
one to defeat Kenshi,
nah,
I'm
but you
okay.
gotta take, in consideration, man. Nobody, Shishiwo didn't tell anybody about the plan about Tokyo.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew about the fire and everything, but that's gonna be a decoy. So I'm just curious to know, like, uh, I think his name is Ayoshi. I'm curious
Yeah,
to know if he's
Aoshi.
gonna actually meet Kenshin in Tokyo because nobody else knew of the plan to be in Tokyo. They all knew about the great fire that was gonna happen in Kyoto. That's
That
what
would
I'm
be
saying.
interesting. So I guess that means probably one of the people in his clan probably gonna run into him or his daughter and be like, "No, Kenshi's not here. He's going to Kyoto." So yeah, I guess
He's
it
going
would
to
have to play
Tokyo.
out like that. I didn't think about it.
Uh, That'd be
Oh
super
yeah,
dope, man.
Tokyo. Sorry. Yeah.
But I'm gonna give this episode, man. I'll give it a 6, man. It was slightly over mid. Not a real lot of action going on. Just more of them
Nah.
telling us what we already knew about the plan. So yeah,
Yeah. I don't know if I wouldn't say I'm disappointed, but I'm kind of surprised that Cho. didn't rock with the group, or end up going with the group to go fight for them to defeat Shishio. But it made sense after he did his little talk with the new police captain, which was I think that was pretty dope interaction, honestly, because he was like, man,
Yeah,
why would I tell you what's going on with Shishio when you're just scum? Like you can't do it on your own. You're not even fighting your own battles.
fucking
Like
fucking
I may be evil,
scumbags.
but you're scum. Yeah,
I was like, damn. I was like, all right, cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I did like that interaction.
But what you gonna give it, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah, wasn't that much going on. Just built up the story. We only got 6 episodes left. Nah, I give it a 7. I give it a 7.
All right, bet.
Oh, I give it a 6.5 because Sanosuke is actually still rolling with him.
Oh, all right. Any last comments or thoughts or concerns you wanted to get out that we didn't get put in the show, or when we was reviewing the other episodes?
Uh, I actually did, but I forgot. What you
Of
got?
course,
Oh,
you probably
my
had some
bad.
more
I
shit
one
to
did
say
come
about
up.
that one.
For our viewers that watch Solo Leveling dubbed, apparently it is gonna be delayed next week, so you'll get 2 episodes the following week. That'll be dubbed. So if you're doing dub, watch a sub, so
Just
you can
watch the
watch it
sub,
real
man.
time.
Comes out every Saturday.
Yeah,
I'm watching that shit tomorrow while I eat some lunch, man. I can't wait.
yeah.
Sure. I watch Solo Leveling tomorrow, and then I'm gonna watch Sakamoto Days right after if I got some time. But
Yeah.
straight heat pack, man. Solo Leveling has been on a heater, dog. Even the episode right before the last one that just came out, there wasn't a lot of fighting in it, but it was still
Still good.
good though, bro. Still good. Still a heater. Still a heater. I tell my brother, man, like, you watch Solo Leveling? He's like, oh, nah, I gotta catch up. I was like, yeah, you don't know the fuck you talking about because you need to go ahead and catch up, man. But yeah, we shout out to everybody who tuned in tonight. We appreciate you. And don't be shy to drop a comment in there, especially if you agree with me or disagree with my co-host Dap. Let us know, what you think, how you feeling, what kind of animes y'all watch, man, and also what you're currently watching right now. Because we will talk about it. But any last words that
For those that's viewing, thank you for watching. Thank you for kicking with us for an hour and 30 minutes as usual.
I was 30 fucking minutes, dog. No, we be up
Talking
here just
about
talking.
nothing.
Just be out here talking. You know how we do, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in though, for real. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, TikTok. It's all Where's My Anime. If you see this logo that's what well, I guess you can't see me, but yeah, if you see the logo up there, that's our page, man. And we got a pretty intensive catalog on YouTube now. We got episodes, we got all the shorts. You can go back and rewatch the old episodes, man. Where I actually had some good things to say about Dama, a little bit while ago. But for now, man, appreciate everybody tuning in. Peace.
To the next season and next episode. Catch y'all later.
Yeah, man.